Hey everybody in GPK Underground and all the fans around. What's up? This is Juice back for episode 3 on GPK Radio. I had a long, I was going to come on the air sooner, but I had a really bad weekend. I was questioned by the police for several hours. See, me, Tangerine, Blythe, and Wally, we all went out to the beach this weekend, and Wally had too many drinks, and he was grabbing Tangerine, and he wouldn't let go. And I said, "You're running out of time, creep." And he still wouldn't let go, and because he touched my woman, I had to, I'm really not allowed to talk about it until the case is over, but yeah, it was a big weekend. So I'm back, it's Juice, and let's get to episode 3. We're going to tackle Garbage Pail Kids Series 4 tonight, as well as a Garbage Pail Kid I have a bone to pick with. I have a problem with a Garbage Pail Kid. His name is Exploring Norman and Drillin' Dylan. Here's my issue with this card. Let's see what Exploring Norman has that I think makes him the most overrated card in Garbage Pail Kid history. Now let's face it, he has a card. It's the first card in the series. He's the opener. He is the puzzle back for that series, as well as the fact that he's the first Garbage Pail Kid in history to have a capital letter next to his number. Then he gets a remake of himself for the all-new Series 1 package cover. He's the cover of the package of the Kickstart of the brand new series of Garbage Pail Kids. Then he gets a mini sticker in that series. Then he gets a gold and silver card in that series. Then he gets a fucking flashback card already, and he's in Series 8. Then he gets a poster in the flashback set. How many things? What are we going to give this guy next? Are we going to have him, where are they now, and have the guys from Tops licking his balls on a couch? Like, what else can we do for you, Exploring Norming and Drillin' Dylan? And if you look at the first card, it's not even that great. The skin color is all off. It just looks weird and dull. And he's picking his nose, and his finger can't be that long. I mean, well, not that that matters, but I'm just saying, I just think that he gets way too much credit. If you disagree, let me know. If you agree, say hell yeah. So that's my wrap on Exploring Norman. Hey, listen, it's just too much for me. Explore. All right, now before we get into anything, I just want to give a shout out to from a couple of my buddies from GPK Underground: JDK, Greaser Greg, Matt Quack, Psycho Pimp Killer, Ralph Steen, Donkey Kong Dupa, and Slasher Asher. Thank you guys for all your support and the feedback, keeping the show going strong into episode 3. Hope you still like what you hear. Alright, let's get right into Series 4. Okay, we got Woody Allen. You know, this Garbage Pail Kid is named, it's a great Garbage Pail Kid, but it's named after a guy, some guy. He actually married his underage, retarded, adopted daughter of his then longtime girlfriend, Mia Farrow. Woody Allen. Can you imagine that? Ugh. You got Shaggy Aggie, a French babe, no doubt. And Travelin' Travis. This card, I remember walking around in the 80s in the summertime, looking at this card, and you know what I love about it? Despite the fact that he must be dead, he still has a smile on his face. And that's what I love about Garbage Pail Kids, who had like horrible stuff happening to them, and they took it in stride. I mean, smiling away as if they don't have a care in the world. I actually grown to love the sarcasm in those kinds of cards, where like Pam Ham just keeps on smiling, even though, you know, just getting her face sliced over and over again. And I really wish the cards that did have reactions didn't, because I loved the smile so much. But I'll get to that kind of stuff more some other time. We got Secondhand Rose. I always wanted to build one of my own. I think I got pretty far when I was a kid. A plunger, a piece of wood, a can of paint, and a Cabbage Patch Kid can go a long way. Hickey Mickey is complaining here, rubbing off those kisses, but I bet if you talk to him now, that he's all grown up, he would have a different opinion. Especially if he couldn't get laid in a morgue. Oh wait, here is a picture of him right now. Yes, he looks happier than he did the last, yeah. Alright, now we got Stuffed Steven, an amazing card, a spoof of the classic children's tale, Wizard of Oz, one of my favorite movies. And no, there is no midget hanging himself. That is a bird opening his wings when they're walking away after the scene after the witch throws the fireball. And, it's too bad some asshole put his own spin on this card in the all-new Series 2. I mean, wow, talk about falling flat and showing just how bad of an artist you really are. Yikes. And, hey, really, really witty, guys, going with the poopy gag. It's freaking hilarious. Foxy Francis, I'm so glad I get to talk about this card tonight. I believe that this is a highly overlooked great card. I mean, come on, you cannot beat it. It's a dead Garbage Pail Kid. And I don't mean Grim Jim dead, like he's still walking around. I mean, he's fucking dead. I mean, he's lifeless. Garbage Pail Kid. He crossed over into nothingness. He's gone. But he still takes the time to make an appearance in Series 4. You gotta love that. Tangerine actually wanted one of these. But, it smelled like ass, yes. Rocky Horror clearly hangs out in the same S&M joints as Swell Mel. Max Axe, is this badass or what? Now, that is a GPK tattoo for someone who doesn't want to look like a weirdo for having a GPK tattoo. That just looks badass no matter how you cut it. You got Mouth Phil. Sadly, his scenes were cut out of the movie Major League, which I recently bought on Blu-ray, but he does show up in the special bonus features. Would we lie to you? Would I lie to you? That's the question. Greta Garbage, another classic Garbage Pail Kid in New York with the Twin Towers behind her. Just look at her, still smiling even though she looks for a rat to set on fire for heat. I'm glad she lives close by, actually, because there's nothing like drinking my coffee in the morning while reading a newspaper hot off a bum's face. You got Melba Toast, another great overlooked card. Melba made a cameo in Pee-wee's Big Adventure, coming soon to Blu-ray, October 4th. Better pre-order that. It just went up $2 on Amazon from last week. Dale Snail. I feel so bad for Dale. I mean, he died approximately 2.8 seconds after this picture was taken. Looking at his cute little eyes, like I'm doing right now, it just brings a tear to my eye. I mean, listen, I'll chain a little prick who touches my woman to a sewer pipe and leave him for dead, but this is an innocent snail. I mean, look at his little mohawk. Alright, Baked Jake. Someone took that persona on Garbage Pail Kid Underground, and man, is he a great GPK artist or what? Look at those concepts. Keep going, Jake. Muscular Molly. I really hate this card because she makes Brett Sweat look like he ain't shit. Like, it's like an amazing bodybuilder like Arnold Schwarzenegger, and then putting him next to someone like Ronnie Coleman, who's like on way more drugs, and from a totally different world of bodybuilding, different generation. It's just not right. It's just not right. Jack O'Lantern had a bit part in John Carpenter's classic Halloween, 1978. And we all know the only good Halloween movies are 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, and Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. Yes, I like that one, so sue me. Nailed Neil, every time, he was in Alice Cooper's music video. Here's a little tape. Warren, I absolutely love this one. Reminds me of one of my favorite all-time movies, Commando. Mel and Ellen, how crazy. 2 cards in one series that had to be pulled because the name changed with Woody Allen, Hollywood, and Oak K. Now you got Mel and Ellen, Crystal Gale, and Igloo. It was Crystal Gale who complained. Catty Cathy, I love Garfield, but never warmed up to this card. Formaldehyde, I love this card. I feel like Brainy Bryan should be standing over him, though. Icky Mickey, I always used to stare at this card and just see what he was eating exactly. And from the menus I've seen, I think he was at Applebee's. That's where he was dining that night. Salvatore Dali, yes. Believe it or not, a third card in one single series had to have yet another name change. Is this sick or what? Salvatore Dali, Teddy Bear, and like battered bread. Alright, that's all for today. I just want to thank everybody again for listening to episode 3. More to come. Appreciate everything, guys. And hey, listen, send in some suggestions. What do you want to hear about? What do you want an opinion about? Anything GPK, man. Let's go. You want to hear about exactly what I had shipped to that warehouse? Listen, I'll have to give you a private email. I can't disclose that over the air, but hey, listen, man. I'll see all you guys again in episode 4. Just give me a week. That kind of a couple court dates. Alright, thank you everybody. This is Juice signing out. Garbage Pail Kids forever.